Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. If you are new to my channel, I'm Amber, and if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if this resonates with you. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. It's going to be an 8th house reading, which I will tell you about in just a moment. I'm going to make just a couple of announcements. Feel free to timestamp this, guys. Personal readings, all right? I am opening the slots back up. You can definitely book a reading on my website. The link is down below in the description box to do that. If you are not following me on Instagram, go on over there, hit the follow button, and while you're at it, you can grab this month's code and save $20 on your personal reading. That's going to be going on until the 22nd of August when the sun enters Virgo. If you haven't been to my website lately, there are a lot of new things that are already rolling out and things that are going to be rolling out. Particularly smudge kits, okay, are available. You can get those online. They're ready for you now. Black kyanite is also available for your purchase, and it ships pretty quickly. Now, what's coming? You guys see this blue calcite? Calcite. This is one of my favorite. Okay, very, very dreamy, imaginative stone. This is perfect for like sleeping next to, putting it on your nightstand. It brings very like lighthearted dreams. If you are someone who tends to have a very active dream space, calcite is perfect for that. I also have rose quartz, which it is offered in several different size variations, including pocket stones. I also have quartz geodes. I have amethyst geodes. I have selenite wands, selenite towers, aventurine, amazonite. I mean, the whole shebang. All right, now what's really special about these crystals, for those of you, most of my Capricorns are like return. I love you guys so much. Like Capricorn, y'all show up, y'all show out, which I'm not surprised because my ascendant is in Capricorn, so naturally I'm sure I attract a lot of Capricorns because I'm tapped into that energy very deeply. But anyway, what's really special about these stones, Cappy, is that I'm going to charge them with Reiki healing energy before I send them to you. For those of you who do not know me, I am a certified Reiki master. Now I'm not going to, like, they're not going to be charged in a, like, group session as you order them. I will do a 101 intimate session with your stone and channel healing energy that you need in your life. Before I ship them to you. Okay, so really special healing sessions and coachings. For those of you that like go on my site and you like click around, you probably have already discovered that you can like book distance attunements for Reiki. There's some like hidden, there's like a secret menu, right? Like like at Starbucks, it's kind of like a secret menu on my website, but you have to kind of click around and really know what you're doing or what it is that like really be on a mission to look for stuff on my website. And that's on purpose. I'm not even gonna lie, because my schedule is crazy. So I know people typically go on there for a personal reading, but there are other things that I offer if you look around, okay? But particularly healing sessions and coachings, I wanted to mention this month because a lot of people have been asking me, how can I cleanse my sacral chakra? You know, how can I sever an etheric tie with my karmic partner? How do I cleanse my aura? These are things that I mentioned and I've talked about, and I wish I had the time, honestly, to just do a video strictly on that, but I don't, guys. So if you want to do a one-on-one healing session, or you would like to do just an individual like coaching session, a one-on-one phone call, those are things that are available. You just need to hit me up, like text me or send me an email privately, and I will share the links and share details on how to book those things for you. I'm gonna keep them on the low, I'll just be honest, because my schedule is off the chain, Cappy. Okay, anyway, moving right along, energy exchanges. Okay, so guys, you are more than welcome to go on my site, way down at the bottom on the home page, there's an opportunity for you to make an energy exchange with me if you're not interested in a personal reading. But I said something that triggered your healing journey, or said something that deeply resonated with you, brought you some level of clarity that you otherwise feel like you would not have been able to discover on your own. You can definitely make an energy exchange with me. In other words, it's a donation. But there have been a lot of people that have been making anonymous energy exchanges with me. So thank you. If you're a Capricorn and you exchange your energy with me, I thank you. I deeply appreciate it. Okay. I forgot to do this in Scorpio's reading, but after I got towards like the end of their reading, I felt like I should have. So sorry, Scorpio, if you're cross watching. Full moon in Aquarius. I didn't give them like important dates in planetary transits. Okay, so the full moon in Aquarius is on the 3rd of August. Mercury is going to enter Leo on the 5th. Venus will enter Cancer on the 7th, which that's actually a pretty significant date for you, Capricorn, because your 7th house is Cancer and it's happening on the 7th of August. Okay, so there is a bit of a synchronicity. And now, meanwhile, the 1st of August all the way through the 8th of August, the Lionsgate portal is going to be open. So with all of that happening, particularly, I feel like something special is going to be happening in your love life, some type of gesture, and that may not be from an actual like significant other or partner, but I feel like there is going to be something very loving, very lighthearted that ends up coming your way. The Ace of Cups was out here and everything. So anyway, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. All right, so those of you that are returning, you probably had an opportunity to look at your reading for the month of April, where I focused on the 4th house. That was around the time that Uranus actually entered Taurus. And so you guys may see a few of those things come back up. I know, particularly like on a global level, if you look at the whole coronavirus thing, like being on quarantine, stuff shutting down, stimulus checks, whatever the case may be, it's a retrograde energy, okay? And the reason why a lot of that stuff is coming back up, or we're having round 2, is because Uranus is retrograding in Taurus. And if you missed it last time, I'll say it again. Uranus will be in Taurus until 2026, okay? Just letting you know. It doesn't mean that this is all going to be going on until 2026, but as far as like our sense of stability, sense of structure, generational like traumas, parenthood type of relationships, childhood traumas, things of that nature, important structures, those things are going to be tested for a little while. So just a heads up. The 19th of August, new moon in Leo, very, very auspicious time to start any type of like creative endeavors. Like if you've been looking for inspiration to paint something, you might want to set out your canvas a couple of days before the 19th of August. There are going to be some very, very fiery, passionate energies in the universe. Take advantage of that. Some of you guys might be dealing with an Aries, and Aries might be of some sort of significance for whatever reason. Anyway, Mercury will be moving into Virgo on the 19th of August, the 20th, and then the Sun will move into Virgo on the 22nd of August. All right, now that we got that out the way, sorry, 8 minutes. Hey, look, 8th house reading, 8-minute announcement. I don't know what to tell y'all. Happy August. All right, so for the 8th house, guys, Scorpio rules the 8th house. It's about intimacy. It's about sex, death, regeneration. It's about investments, contracts. It's about other people's money. It's about secrets, obsessions, the underworld, okay? It's about mysteries, if I didn't already say that. It is about stalking, too. Just want to say that. I didn't say that in anybody else's reading, but it is. As far as like other people's money goes, and I'm trying to make this as quick as possible, but you guys need to hear this stuff, all right? I don't even know why I'm stressing, because I know Capricorn's going to be here to the end of the reading. They're going to be waiting for their next reading. It's all good. Anyway, with 8th house, it's a lot of things. It's about inheritances and things of that nature. What stands out to me the most in the 8th house is other people's money. And the reason why I'm taking the time to explain this in all of the readings, number one, because clearly every single month I try to educate you guys on one of the astrological houses. But other people's money is such a deep, it has such a deeper meaning than what you hear on the surface when it comes to the 8th house. So other people's money, with this all being tied up into sex, death, regeneration, investments, contracts, things of that nature. Here are a few ways that manifests so that you understand it. Contracts. You get married to someone, well, unless you have a prenuptial agreement, which is also a contract, right? You have inherited, or you have access, or you now have received that other person's money, vice versa. Okay. If someone has a will for you to inherit something after they die, that would be other people's money. Investments, contracts, things of that nature. Stimulus checks, okay? Great example for like something that you guys can relate to, like right now. It's a blessing that you would receive it's a blessing that you're entitled to without putting in any work, right? The stimulus money, it's other people's money, but you're entitled to it, okay? Also an energy too, like as far as investments go, if you have a family business, or your family has owned a car wash or a car dealership or a grocery store, whatever the case may be, and somebody retires, you automatically inherit that investment, other people's money. You didn't necessarily build the legacy, you may have contributed to it, but you didn't necessarily build it in order to be entitled to it. Okay, so that's what's going on in the 8th house. Very, very deep, dark house, but in a really, really beautiful way. If I could compare it to anything, it's like I wouldn't really compare it to the rose. That would more so be like that 6th house energy, Virgo energy, right? Sowing the seed and then receiving the rose. This is more so an energy of like an onion. And I hate to, if you don't like onions, I'm sorry. Because I don't mean it that way. And if you're a Scorpio and you're cross watching, I don't mean it that way, because this is Scorpio's house. But an onion is something that typically grows beneath the soil, and it's also something that has like so many layers. Like even after you peel back all the layers to the onion, it also has like a little bulb inside of it that's actually still growing. If you let an onion sit out, right, the whole outside of it will rot, and then it'll have a brand new sprout. That's that energy of legacy, investments, inheritances, things of that nature. All right. Sorry, Cappy. You can timestamp this, okay? You can click the 3 little dots up there in the top, and you can speed me up so I can talk really fast. No, I'm just kidding. 8th house reading. Left side's going to be about the cycle that you're closing out. Right side's going to be about the cycle that you're opening. I'm going to find out about the delays, the setbacks for you closing out the cycle that you're trying to close out, what your perception and your feelings of both the cycle that's closing and the cycle that's opening up are, and actions you should take to close out the cycle, and what you can expect once you close out the cycle and open up this new one. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give these Capricorns that are watching messages for their highest good and their highest good only. All right, Spirit, what's going on with my Cappies? What's the strongest message for Capricorn? Okay, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Bottom of the deck. Expect powerful change. A time to give rather than to take. New moon eclipse, new moon in Virgo. I think I told you guys that the 19th of August, new moon in Leo is going to be a very auspicious time for you. Clearly, that energy is right here in your reading, okay? Your commitment being tested here, first quarter moon. This is interesting. It was actually coming out in your pre-shuffle, along with your dreams need a practical plan. Want to say I seen the 7 of Pentacles. There's something about putting in some more like very detailed work, oriented thoughts towards something. As far as like the new moon goes, that's the time to plant new seeds, manifest, full moon as well, but the new moon is typically the start of a new project. You're at this first quarter moon, so I really feel like this is something you may have already stepped into, but you may not have fully stepped into it because there's something that is closing out. We're going to find out about it. Spirit, what's the energy of the cycle or the influence of the cycle that is closing? Cancer, your 7th house. Interesting. Because I want to say that Sagittarius, not in the same position, but Sagittarius got this and Scorpio got this, but it was for the cycle that they're opening. So a Sagittarius or a Scorpio definitely could be of some sort of significance. Bottom of the deck, you have Leo and Lover. Interesting. Tell me about the cycle that's opening. 5th house. Okay. Passion, performances, entertainment, love affairs, very playful energy, very pleasurable energy. This is about parties, children, humor, costumes, romances, things of that nature. The 5th house is ruled by Leo, so very much so a Leo could be of some sort of significance. Your commitment quite literally could be being tested between this Cancer season when it began and all the way through the end of Leo season. Okay, now for those of you that know me, I follow both Western astrology and Vedic astrology. When I give you guys dates, important transits, those are typically in Western astrology because I want you to be able to go and identify with that, see it on your calendars, that type of thing. But with this 5th house, for this prediction that I'm giving you, that seems like there's some sort of commitment that's going to be tested. This could very well go through that like the first week of September. Okay, because in Vedic astrology, Leo season doesn't end on the 22nd of August. It goes well into September. So just a heads up with that. But let's see what this is about. Spirit, show me the situation or the cycle closing to the 2 of Cups. Like Cancerian energy, okay? For some of you guys, like this is this is you dealing with your emotions. Okay, that's the cycle that you're closing out. Possibly being done with being emotional. Bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. With the 5th house here, this is definitely an energy of you stepping into power, like letting some shit burn, letting some shit go. Let me tell you. Temperance, definitely. Bottling up your emotions for sale is what I just heard. Tell me why the 2 of Cups is here for the cycle that's closing out. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you have the Sun and the 8 of Cups with the 6 of Wands. For some of you guys, you're quite literally choosing money over love. Okay, because this 8 of Cups does go to the 10. So some sort of friendship, agreement, whatever the case may be, your commitment to that may be being tested right now, or this is the person that you're connected to is being tested. But I think you're finding what really floats your boat, what really makes you happy is actually just being successful. Whether that's being successful at a relationship, I feel like that's at the heart of this. That's what's going on in your heart space, your heart chakra. But as far as like what, like some of you guys, and this might not resonate for everybody, but I don't know why I'm kind of feeling like some of y'all might be dealing with like a dry spell sexually. Like you might not be emotionally giving to a situation, and that also means that you're not being intimate with this person or whoever you're intimately connected to. However, what's really beautiful about this is that even though you're not being intimate, even if that's not like the physical act of sex, if you're not being intimate right now with the Sun and the 6 of Wands, like this solar plexus, root chakra, sacral chakra is still on fleek. Like the money make me wet. I'm sorry. It's right here, Capricorn. I mean, it's right here. The money make you wet, okay? Or the money make you hard. I'm just the reader, all right? Let's move on along. Because I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. Spirit, tell me about the 2 of Cups being here for the cycle that Capricorn is closing out. Adjudication. Yeah, some type of separation, going your separate ways, deciding to be at odds, being at odds with person. You have concern here at the bottom of the deck with official person and mature woman. I definitely feel like there's some sort of evolution, some type of growth Now, official person too, with concern here, this potentially could be something that has to do with a judge. We are talking about the 8th house, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me about the sun being here. You have bad health. Don't get afraid. All right. With the sun exalting bad health here, what it's actually exalting or shining light on is the unhealthiness of a relationship or a connection that you've possibly had with a person. Hence, the 2 of Cups to the 8 of Cups. It's the reason why you're walking away from this, okay? Because it is not healthy, okay? Like, distant horizons here, like, this is becoming unanchored from a person. And like I said, this is giving me further validation that you might not be having any type of sexual situation with this person right now. You're focused on your money. Distant horizons, and you have wealthy man here. Regardless of gender, I feel like you have shifted your focus. Some of you guys could be Capricorn, Aquarius, Cuspers. If you are, you might want to go and watch the reading from last month. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys have adjusted your focus with the Sun card here. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. You have imprisonment. This is an energy of breaking free. Like I said, for some of you guys, Arizona might be significant with breaking free. Or you could be dealing with someone who's a teacher. And then look, you have great fortune. Baby, Cappy, this is about your money, honey. Or this new cycle that you're gonna, I don't even have, I mean, it's so strong. Like, expect powerful change. When I say, like, it's so strong, I almost don't even have to read this other side of the energy. This is so strong, so lit, that you're focusing on your money. Very clear. Tell me what the delays are of this cycle closing. The 10 of Wands. It's heavy. Number 1, it may require you to move. I also feel like there's some of you guys, sorry, hold on. There's a section of you guys who you just have way too much on your plate, right? With your commitment is being tested. Like, when I'm looking at this 10 of Wands in this particular energy, this is like that energy of, like, I was cutting down all these trees and my saw broke. So I made a saw. Then I put them all on the wagon and I got halfway up the road and the fucking wagon wheel fell off. So I'm carrying them uphill. Damn, I dropped a couple of them. They don't want the ones that hit the ground, but I still got these to sell. Like, this is some onward energy. I'm moving right along. Like, that's this energy. But what is actually your delay or your setback right now is trying to move forward with more than you actually need. With the 6 of Wands here, 10 of Wands, it's a 4 of Wands type of energy. Like, the 4 of Wands to me, it typically is indicative of, like, a career status change, right? Now, what's interesting, when you think about the difference between an entrepreneur, and I don't know why I'm going off on this tangent, I'm just the vessel. When you think about an entrepreneur and you think about someone who works like a 9-to-5 job or is employed by a company, the difference is when you're an entrepreneur, 10 of Wands here, okay, you wear a lot of hats, all right? You don't get to just be the cashier or, the loader or the spotter or whatever the case may be. You don't get to show up to work and you know exactly what you're doing from the beginning of your shift to the end of your shift. No. With this 10 of Wands energy, this is like, I'm the fucking accountant, I'm the merchandiser, I'm the this, I'm the that, and I can definitely relate, for real. Like, this is literally resonating deeper with myself than I expected it to. Sometimes, like, the readings resonate, but they don't typically resonate until later when I'm watching this. Like, I understand what you're going through. With this 6 of Wands energy, this is more so the energy of that person who kind of, like, works a 9-to-5. And I'm not shedding any shame on either situation. What's interesting about the entrepreneur and the person who is an employee is that the employee is very clear about how to be successful because they have one set of duties, one set of goals, one fucking quota that they need to meet. Okay? And so what the delay or the setback is right now is about you refining your duties and responsibilities to this situation, to this new job, to this commitment, to this legal structure, to this business partnership, whatever it is that this is relating to. You have Cancer here, double confirmation on that with the Two of Cups. So for some of you guys, this could also have to do with a very bipolar, not bipolar, ooh, is someone bipolar? If they are, like, God forgive me, I didn't mean any shade, but I meant like a polar opposite situation within the home, or within your head, or within your wallet, or within your marriage. Like there's a polar opposite sort of situation with you and your business partner. There's a polar opposite situation between you and your family members, right, with the Six of Wands. But there's something about you merging these two, okay, with the Four of Wands that's going to bring you some type of structure, stability, success. Okay. Let's get a clarifying card for this. Tell me more about this cycle that is closing, ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. For some of you guys, you're preparing for union. You have karmic relationship here, karmic relationship in the snake. Okay, grow with the snake. Some of you guys, you know, you could have been dealing with a narcissist with bad health, and then I just blurted out bipolar. I'm just the vessel. I don't make up nothing. They're utilizing me as a vessel. So if certain messages come out, most of the time it is because they're supposed to be delivered. When I'm looking at the Six of Wands energy with the Ten of Wands too, now that narcissistic energy has kind of come out, the Six of Wands with imprisonment, it's almost like an energy of there's no way to be successful when it comes to this person. Oh wow, look at that. It is the Four of Wands. Okay, somebody's feeling a bit trapped in their position that could be directly related in a relationship, or it could be at work. Hello, your commitment is being tested. Transcending obstacles. What is Capricorn? I almost called you Cancer. What is Capricorn's perception of this cycle closing out? Temperance, yeah. Bringing things into balance. Like I said, bottling up your emotions, they for sale. They for sale. Look. This came back out with the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm too scared. What's the energy of the Emperor, please, for Capricorn's perception? The Other. Coming out as an issue. An admirer from afar. A fork in the road. Option. Interested. Another or other man or woman. Now, some of you guys, this might be your perception of the person you're connecting to. That they have an admirer from afar, that there's a fork in the road, that they might have some type of option besides yourself. And so you're feeling like you need to bottle up your emotions and sell them. Just move forward, onward, right? Because I told you what's a bit of an issue too here. For those of you that is resonating in love, somebody's trapped in the position in this situation. Okay, it's not coming into balance. It won't come into balance, not right now at least. And so that's a bit of an issue for you. For others of you, you could have an admirer. You could, with this Two of Cups, with the Sun here, want to be in some type of relationship with a person, but there could be distance involved. There could be a lot of distance in between what you guys earn. There could also be a very bipolar difference between your ideas of a relationship, because you have Six of Wands here with imprisonment. This is someone who is like, likes to be very attached, don't want you to go nowhere type of thing, right? Being seen by a lot of people is what the Six of Wands here, but imprisonment is here. For some of you guys, you may not even like the idea that this person is seen by a lot of people as well, with the other here being an issue and admire from afar, that sort of thing. Like, whoever this is, like this person got a fan club. Bad health with the Ten of Wands. This is also an energy of you feeling like you have put in, up to this point, all of the effort in this relationship with the Emperor here. Tell me one more thing about Temperance and the Emperor being here. Oof. You have Wicked and Looking Closely. Mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false, betrayal, lie, cheat, beware. Okay. You have Observing, nitpicking, situation magnifying, things getting rectified, and focus. I'm telling you, like, when you look at the sun here, this looks like an eye with all the retina or whatever the case may be. You're adjusting your focus to success with the Wheel of Fortune being here. You're focused on something changing. And this bad health with Ten of Wands, I'm telling you, this is a very, very, very burdensome type of energy, particularly burdensome to the heart. You're closing out that cycle, bottling up your emotions. The motherfuckers is for sale. Okay. Interesting. Tell me how this makes Capricorn feel. The Hermit, like being alone. Being alone. And I feel like as you get further and further into this journey, there are less and less people who will ever have access to you again. Tell me one more thing about the Hermit, please. How this makes you feel too. You kind of feel like somebody's gaslighting you with this Sun, with the Two of Cups, and then you have the Six of Wands with this imprisonment. Like, do you really want to have some type of commitment or not? It's an in and out energy from the Two of Cups to the Eight of Cups, back and forth. The Ten of Wands, it's become a bit of a burden. Tell me more about the Hermit being here for how this makes Capricorn feel. Girl, look at this. Is that not the identical card? Like, you went from somebody gaslighting you or you gaslighting someone to just completely mask off, mask on, mask off. You could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. Because I swear I was about to start singing Future. Well, fuck it, mask off. Okay, we all out here wearing masks. You know, also too, for some of you guys, you may feel like this is just not a good time for you to try to have a type of like a relationship with anyone because of what's going on, like with the whole coronavirus, with people going back into quarantine, you know, not being able to travel, you know, opening up a business, things of that nature might be like kind of right now, right? This Ten of Wands, Six of Wands type of dynamic that you have here. Not sure if this is a good time for you to change your position in something, with Temperance and the Emperor, trying to balance out your responsibilities, your obligations. Okay, let me see about this Hermit and this Death card. Tell me more about this for how this makes Capricorn feel. You have the Five of Swords sitting here on the back, on the bottom of the deck, so it definitely heavy emphasis on gaslighting. You definitely could be dealing with a narcissist. Not today. In reverse. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation. Interesting, because this is kind of a clear cut, like, nah, not today. I don't want to talk. You know, not answering the phone. This in reverse is kind of like a gaslighting energy. Like, I'm going to talk to you later. But they never deliver. I'm going to come see you. But they never show up. You know, hey, you know, I'm gonna get you something for your birthday. Birthday then came and went twice in a row. They ain't got you shit. You know, yeah, we gonna hang out this weekend. Don't know where they ass at. It's Monday morning. Like, that's this energy. You know, it's like chasing behind a ghost type of energy. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying thoughts and events over and over in your head. Seduction, third-party interference. You have not enough. And then you have Coffin. It's a wrap. Stabbed in the back, Nope. I'm done with it. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Some of you guys might have Scorpio in your chart. So this stabbed in the back. Now, you know the Grim Reaper comes to end cycles. This is an 8th house reading. It's about sex, death, regeneration. It's about renewal of cycles, the ending of cycles, and rebirths. For a lot of you guys, you're putting a narcissist to bed. Like, you're done with it. This is when gaslighting, massacre. Whoever this is. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Yeah, if you're dealing with a narcissist, they are going to be pretty surprised that you were able to kind of like just close out this cycle to move on. What's the energy of death here? For how this makes Capricorn feel? What's the energy of death here? You have the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship. So definitely this could be a Scorpio. This could be the particular person who is kind of in and out. Kind of like a gaslighting type of energy. Like, you know, you don't really know. It's an energy of you don't really know when they're coming or going. I'm looking at this time capsule or this hourglass, and then I'm looking at this bell. It's kind of an energy like you don't know if you're waiting for them, and then sometimes they catch you off guard. It's definitely like a gaslighting. It's a gaslighting energy. Addiction, heart with the key, and then mirror for how this makes you feel. Yeah, see, look at this. She has this heart with a key, and then she has this heart. But if you look very closely, it's actually attached to a shackle that she's pulling behind her. That's that 10 of Wands energy. For those of you that this is resonating like with love, with a relationship, mirroring each other, self-images, relationships reflect our wounds and energy of like introspection. Feel like you have taken some time to look at yourself. Look, karmic relationship and the snake. All right, let's move on because that's pretty clear. What are Capricorn's next actions to take to close out this cycle piece? Judgment. Yeah, definitely gonna be making a judgment call. Look at you rising before like this gaslighting energy. You could be dealing with someone who has fire in their chart also, but it's an energy of you rising above it. Tell me about judgment being here for the actions. Puppet master, pulling your strings, narcissist, manipulation, control, assert yourself, addictive relationship. Look, puppeteering. Look at this shit. For some of you guys, this might be an energy with the 5 of Swords being out here. Like, this is an energy of you possibly projecting like the narcissistic energy on this person because you've had enough. Tell me more about judgment being here. As I say that, the siren. What did I tell you about this bell being here? Alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, rebellious, Cappy. Tell me about judgment being here for the actions to take. I also feel like it's time for you to ring the alarm on this. Like, time's up. Yes, time's up. And I was looking at this hourglass turning into a bell. Time's up. Something's over. Tell me one more thing about judgment being here for the actions. A new addition, ideas manifesting, okay? Pregnancy, baby, child, family, good news, inspiration. Now, I don't want you guys to take this quite literally. For some of you guys, it could be about a child. But particularly, this card is about ideas being manifested. You start off here with the 2 of Cups and the Sun. Okay? You have that here with Team Awesome. healthy and open communication, spending time together, compatible on the same page. There's somebody new, I feel like, that's coming in. You have bold move, me and my ego, pride or fear in the way, not contacting you but thinking of you often, replaying over in their mind. This is interesting. Are you dealing with someone who's bipolar, some of you guys? The air conditioner just shut off. It got real quiet as I said that. Are you possibly dealing with someone who is bipolar? Some of you guys, there's a possibility. Look at this. Crescent moon, full moon. Like, you know, the hermit goes into the mountain to seek some type of enlightenment. But the Grim Reaper is out for blood. It is definitely like, it's a polar opposite energy. Tell me one more. Let me use these. Tell me one more thing about this hermit with the death card here. Tell me one more thing about this spirit. The golden mirror. This is a narcissist. One-sided relationship. Self-absorbed. Love bombing. Then you have interested. Conversing more. Awaited messages arrive. Text, call, email. Look at all of this polar opposite shit. You really could be dealing with someone who's bipolar. That's not for everyone. You know who you are. Look at this shit. Yeah, separation and then engagement ring and then date. Okay. Capricorn. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right. So let's see what cycle is going to be opening up for you. This is interesting. You possibly... That's funny. Okay, so it's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you guys, this is you taking on kind of like a bipolar type of energy where it's an energy, and I shouldn't use that word so loosely because there are some people who are really struggling with that, and this is not meant to be a laughing matter, but there are some of you guys that are embodying an energy where, like with this 10 of Wands, where did it go? Like with this 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, it's an energy of changing hats constantly. Like you're a lover one day and you want to be seen by people. And then there are other times where like you just want to walk away from it. You want to be by yourself. Okay. Then you have the Emperor here with the Sun. Like then you exhibit some level of like major willpower. And then with the Hermit here with the Death card, then there are times where you don't have anything to give. Really interesting. Please comment. Y'all tell me what is this? What is this? What is this that y'all are dealing with? Or who is this? Okay? Let me see. Tell me about this cycle that Capricorn is opening up, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. You're adjusting your focus. You're adjusting your focus. Page of Pentacles. This is a new idea. It's a new endeavor. It's mapping out your strategy. Oftentimes it is about like calculating your investment prior to actually making the investment. What is also interesting too, like he's standing in front of this road sign where it typically is like this way or that way. I feel like you've already decided like what decision whatever it is that you want to do, you're already on the road to do so. Hence, you have 5th house here, which is about passions. There's something brand new. For sure. There's something brand new that you are walking into. Wow, you have the Emperor here. Again, follow him up. Bottle it up. The shit's for sale. Oh, wow. Capricorn, bottle it up is for sale or is it for sale? This is a energy too of like game face too. Yeah. And what did I tell you? You were missing. merging the two. You have the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Wands here, which is a 10 of Wands energy. It's movement, it's moving on, it's moving forward. The 8 of Pentacles, it's being able to put the work in, the effort, right? The 8 of Pentacles is also having absolutely everything that you need to move forward. But with the Page of Pentacles crowning this, there's something about you getting your plan together. Look at this though. This is amazing, because look at how this starts off, right? Just this regular little rink-a-dink mat, right? Now, okay, Spirit, wow, this is an energy of as above, so below. Definitely your manifestation with the sun here that was out here, right? This new cycle that you're opening up or walking into, as above, so below. This is an energy of you having some type of map on a worldly level. But look at this map that the Emperor has. There are literally constellations. So whatever this is, it is your destiny. Like I said, whatever you're doing, you're on the path that you're supposed to be in, because it's written in the stars. Now, where you are right now is trying to figure out how to follow in your purpose, how to move forward in your purpose in a successful way, in a successful manner. This is really amazing. The Hermit is here. Taking time alone, being in solitude. Virgo energy here. For those of you who do not have Virgo in your chart, you are definitely embodying a Virgo energy, being very practical, being very, very strategic about your passions. Heavy emphasis on meditation, solitude, silence. Tell me about this cycle that Capricorn is walking into, Spirit. Thoughts. Thinking. Didn't I tell you? You are very quiet. You're very, very quiet. But it's like as above, so below. Like whatever it is that you were thinking about or imagining, it has come to life, or it's in the process of coming to life. It will come to life when you cut off this, possibly this fucking narcissist that you're dealing with. You have unexpected income here. Your money, honey. Tell me one more thing about this. As above, so below. This is also an energy of you turning your thoughts into actual monetizing your ideas. With the Page of Pentacles here to the 8 of Pentacles and the Emperor, this is definitely being acknowledged for some type of intellectual property. Some of you guys, like, you could be a magician, you could be some type of artist, you know, you could write books. I'm also seeing like an event planner. Somebody might be like an event planner. There's also an energy of you manifesting a team. With the Page of Pentacles, that's an infant type of energy. To go from the fucking Page of Pentacles to the Emperor, dog. Like, dog. I don't know why I'm hearing Nelly. Batter up. Some of you guys might be some type of like baker, chef, whatever the case may be. You could be into some type of like culinary arts or herbalism, things of that nature. Yeah, I'm hearing batter up, and particularly the lyrics that say, now we're up in the big leagues. With the Page of Pentacles, with the Emperor here, that's what I'm hearing. Some of you guys might be quite literally from St. Louis. Also too, like with the Page of Pentacles with the Emperor here, you guys might be rebuilding yourself from a bad investment, particularly a relationship, a person, something of that nature. Unexpected income, something may end up coming back to you. With the eighth house here, right? Other people's money, some type of lawsuit, things of that nature. What is Capricorn's perception of this cycle that is opening? The 8 of Wands. Yeah, things are manifesting. This is also an energy of as above, so below. Communication, very, very fast movement, action. I told you with the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands here, very much so movement. Then you have the 7 of Swords here with the 8 of Cups. This is you having a strategy and moving towards it. Now, see, what's interesting is that the 8 of Cups, let me see if it's still sitting nearby. Yeah. So see, the 8 of Cups in this particular deck for the cycle that you're closing out. Look at that. I didn't even realize that, guys. Look at the moon. Yes, your commitment is being tested. 2 of Cups here. Okay? This particular Eight of Cups, he's sitting there thinking. He hasn't quite literally walked away. He knows that he needs to seek different alternatives, but he's still analyzing, nitpicking on, you know, the alternative or the options that have not worked. Look at this energy. Baby got a bag. Look, baby got an idea to get to the bag, and baby is headed to the bag. Baby is headed to the bag. You feel me? Ascending. Transcending obstacles. Tell me more about coffin. Okay, this seemed like it wanted to come out in relationship. Okay, spirit. I think that they just told me to tell you this seemed like it wanted to come out of a relationship. But what I wanted to say was this seemed like it wanted to come out in reverse. This is coffin here. It's a Lazarus energy. So endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Let me ask again. Tell me one to clarify this, spirit. The Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Wands for Capricorn's perception. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So yeah, somebody might have been contemplating to walk away, right? Your commitment is being tested. This could be them making some type of return. With the Seven of Swords here, definitely there's a lot of communication that either has happened or will happen. Somebody's not willing to give up a particular opportunity. Tell me one more thing about this Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, for how this makes Capricorn's perception, excuse me. Tell me one more thing about this for Capricorn's perception. Yeah, so you have not today, addiction, and mirror. Somebody's not willing to give up on this. The runner, talking. As soon as you shift your focus to something else, here they come. Here they come. That's what I should name this. Here they come. Yeah, that's what we gonna call this. Here they come. Because I'll be honest with you, Capricorn. With this new cycle that you're opening up, here they all come. Okay? Because you bottled it up. It's for sale. Okay? As above, so below. Okay? Like, this is navigation at its finest. Okay? And wherever it is that you have headed to or you're about to head to, everybody want to come. Here they all come. Okay? How does this make Capricorn feel? This cycle that they're opening up, how does this make them feel? Very much so in your power, I can tell you that much. 10 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles. As above, so below. Very much so an energy of a return on your investment, a return on your dreams, you receiving some type of karma from your dreams. Ace of Cups here. You have that here with the Lovers. Someone possibly is choosing you as you choose yourself. The Hangman with the 9 of Pentacles. This is you being very stuck up. I like it though. I'm not even gonna lie, I like it. Now look at this. The 2 of Cups and the 9 of Swords is back out here. Possibly someone, like I told you, is wanting to choose you at the same time that you're choosing yourself. Look at this. Hangman. I showed you that addiction, the heart with the key. This person can free themselves. You definitely have freed yourself with the 9 of Pentacles here. Tell me one more thing about how this I almost called you Pisces, how this makes Capricorn feel. The Star. Didn't I tell you? Very much, very much in your power. Queen of Swords. Look, 7 of Wands. Putting people at a distance. Setting boundaries. That's how you're feeling. Security. Tell me. Engagement ring coming out as an issue here. Yeah, somebody I feel like wants to have another go around with you. Wants to make some type of investment. This narcissist. Tell me one more thing about this. Now, for some of you guys too, I'm seeing that you have everything you need when it comes to like your business. Like your money's up. Okay, your reputation has grown. Your stability is in place. 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands here, 8 of Pentacles. Like everything's Gucci except for your love life. Star with the engagement ring. What you're wishing for is some type of commitment, a union, a completion, and that's a bit of an issue right now. Hangman with the 9 of Pentacles. How this makes you feel. It makes you feel abundant. It makes you feel confident, but it also makes you feel very like single, stagnated. Tell me about the Hangman. Tell me about the Hangman for how this makes Capricorn feel. Where are we at? 55 minutes. Expect a Tower. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Tell me about the Hangman. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. I'm telling you, like, when it comes to your money, it ain't nothing. You have the Chaser and Healing Heart here. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. You're looking for love. And it's almost like it's a double back. Because the cycle you're closing out is like closing out a place that you were in where you invested your emotions. And you're like, fuck that. They're going to have to invest for my emotions. And so now you're in a space where now you've invested your emotions in yourself. And you're wondering when and who is it that's coming to make this investment into you. 9 of Pentacles with the Emperor here. There's definitely a divine connection here that's on the horizon. You may not go into any type of union here in August. However, you are preparing for union. Okay. What can Capricorn expect? The world. Rewards. Completion. You have the Chariot. Things to move forward. Things to move along. This is interesting. This is really, really interesting. You have the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. And didn't I tell you to expect a Tower? A relationship is going to end up catching you off guard. It's going to catch you off guard. First week of August is going to be significant. Look at her moving through this portal. Tell me one more thing. Tell me about the world for what Capricorn can expect. Here they all come. That makes sense. Because that's you in the center of the world. With all these fixed signs, could be a fixed sign that's coming towards you. Could be a Cancer, another Capricorn for some of you guys. Then look, you have sunglasses and you have axe. You have love here with girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment. You know, I feel like I'm reading your subconscious mind. You're happy, your money's up, you're confident. But subconsciously, you're like, okay, I got the bag. Now what? Okay. Capricorn, let me get you some advice. 57 minutes, good Lord. What's the advice for Capricorn? I'm here for it. Prosperity lies ahead. Diggity dog. It could be a Taurus coming your way. It definitely could be a fixed sign because you have new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Bottom of the deck, you have show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Only thing not out here is Leo, which you had at the beginning. I want to say it was at the bottom of this deck. It was Leo, the lover. That was what was going on externally. That's the external influence of this. The lack of love. The absence of a lover. Okay, but in the meantime, look at this. Look at you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Have faith in your dreams. The answers that you need are coming. Prosperity. 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 Prosperity lies ahead. And here they all come. I almost called you Saggy. Capricorn, that's your reading. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if this reading resonates with you. If you want to book a personal reading, you know what to do. I will see you guys next month. Bye.